Bom dia, Brinda. Tintim. Sem tomar café eu não vou não, mano. Ready to rock and roll. Yeah, we head into a safari, to the Pantanal. And, well, wildlife never waits. You have to be always ready for wildlife. I came for the first time to the Pantanal in a field class. I saw my first macaws, that's where I saw my first caimans. I remember seeing one marsh deer. Seeing that huge deer for the first time was pretty amazing. I will never forget that one. At that time there were no jaguars around. They were elusive creatures. They were very rare. Today, that is a whole different story. Can you all see this?
Mm-hmm, the whole
Do you know this?
Yeah, no.
It's called ant lion.
Yeah.
It's a trap here.
Yeah.
So ant lions are similar. I grew up in a coffee farm. So my parents were coffee agriculturists, and I didn't grow up with animals. We left the farm because of school, went to live in the town, and I love to go fishing, camping with friends. I think that's where it started. I started paying attention more in nature because I loved being out there. These are army ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't step on those.
Step on them.
Do you know how you call army ants here in the wet season?
Nail plants.
Navy ants. Now, this is my backyard. I have a life that's every day is different, and that's amazing. That's what I love about this place. I am a guide, and I'm a guide. I like to lead people around here to show them this place and be able to share that with people, be part of their lives for those 10 days and be able to share the things I love so much. But the first jaguar you see in every trip, that's amazing. Guys, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Just between these two boats here.
I see it. I see it.
See, guys,
Yep.
you have the first boat here,
Yep.
just right between these
Walking
two
on the
boats
shore.
here. It's going up.
Yep.
It's going up. It's going up. It's gonna jump. The Pantanal is the best wildlife destination outside of Africa.
It's pretty much similar with the savanna in South Africa. People know a lot about Amazon and the fact that Amazon is really important, but they forgot about Pantanal.
It's like a puzzle. We have the wetlands. You have areas like the Pampas, open grasslands. You have areas like Caatinga with thorny trees, with cactus, unique cordillera forests that you only find here that are very long, narrow, and high forests that happen in the middle of the wetlands. Every single piece of this puzzle is completely different, but once you put them together, they work perfectly.
All these biomes make Pantanal. It's like an area that wildlife has many resources.
Pantanal can be dry as a parrot's thumb, extremely dry, but it also can be extremely wet.
Because of this plain that gets seasonally flooded.
It's flat, the soil is impervious. One big rain, it's enough to start getting the fields flooded.
When people come, they will feel glad if they see the giant anteater, the deers, the peccaries, the hyacinth macaw, and all the amazing animals that we have here. But the cherry on the top of the cake is the jaguar.
Jaguar is an iconic species that makes tourism even more valuable.
Let me tell you something about jaguars. Once I started working as a guide, 2003, jaguars were very rare. At that time, seeing a jaguar wasn't part of the tour. People come here, few of them will have the hope to see one, because if they had the hope we get here, we said, forget about it. It took me 11 months to see my first jaguar in the wild. And that was like a 3-4 second sight. And that's how the sightings were. They were rare and short. A jaguar. He would take the radio and call and say, we saw a jaguar. Everybody in the radio would like congratulate you. And after seeing my first one, it took me 7 months to see the jaguar again. And that's because they were being killed.
The other strong economical activity here in Pantanal is cattle ranching. Jaguars, they are in the top of the food chain. There's more than 80 species that jaguars can eat, from snakes to birds to other mammals. Basically, jaguars can prey on anything.
So jaguars are understanding that cows are also part of their diet.
Every ranch would have a professional jaguar hunter. Hunters were famous, you talk about them. For kids, their heroes were the jaguar hunters.
Você pega o material de...
Mas para me chegar até aqui, eu tenho uma história ainda. Num retiro dessa fazenda aqui. O retiro chamava Mamão. Então meu pai trabalhava ali, de operador de máquina. E aí eu via, aquela época, né? Os pessoal caçavam onça. Naquela época, as fazendas todas, né? E eles contavam como que era, né? Como que começava a caçar, como terminava. Então aquilo, eu fui me envolvendo ali, sempre estando... Com 13 anos já tinha uns cachorrinhos, né? Aí eu comecei a fazer minhas... Fazendeiro vinha atrás.
Com 13 anos, mano?
Com 18 anos, eu conheci a minha esposa. Eu fui pro meio do Pantanal, na fazenda, só para criar cachorro, treinar cachorro, correr onça e caçar com as pessoas, com os fazendeiros que... Então a minha mulher nunca gostou, já de cara chegou e... Pra que você faz isso, né? Pra que você faz o bicho bonito? E eu parei para apreciar um bicho, né?
Mas vivo ou morto?
Abatido. Peguei na mão, olhei assim as palmas da mão, olhando o corpo. Aí tinha umas pessoas que estavam ali comigo, perguntaram para mim, por que você está acariciando o bicho desse tanto? Ah, nada. Daí então, eu cheguei em casa, contei para minha esposa que tinha acontecido, ela falou, não falei para você, eu falei, realmente o bicho é um bicho... Bateu o desespero em mim naquele momento, né?
Que eu tô fazendo?
Caiu a ficha, o que eu estou fazendo aqui?
Eu não sou daqui.
O que foi? Eu falei, eu tô aqui já fazendo uma coisa que não devia estar fazendo, né? Vendi minhas coisas, vendi tudo que eu tinha, cachorro acabei. Nós não tem nada, no meio do Pantanal. Eu não tinha casa, não tinha nada. Eu não sabia o que ia acontecer, se ia dar certo ou não. Enfim, falei, mas Deus vai abrir uma porta. Tipo questão de mês também, assim. Toca um telefone um belo dia. Tocou o telefone, atendi. Era uma proposta para mim trabalhar no projeto de conservação de onça pintada. Caramba, um serviço de conservação.
E um bicho que você conhecia tão bem, né? Conhece tão bem.
Aí no automático meu assim, no meu instinto, né? No meu coração veio, caramba, eu vou conseguir pagar um pouquinho do que eu fiz, né?
Que legal.
Minha vida agora é trabalhar, né? Para tentar resgatar o que eu mexi lá atrás.
Entendi.
Então para mim está sendo bastante gratificante, bem gratificante mesmo.
This type of culture of taking stuff out of nature, that started to change.
Tourism is a very important tool of conservation because it values the existence of jaguars and the biomes, the landscape, the forests where jaguars exist.
I believe that most of these people that, at least in the areas where we have tourism happening, they realize that the jaguar alive worth way more money than if you have a dead jaguar.
When we started working with the jaguars, the amount of people looking for this very same place more than tripled. And tourism also will employ the local community, so we'll create jobs, we'll enhance their quality of life.
Wherever you go in the Pantanal, you have the locals working. You know, your driver, your waiter, your guide, everybody working around you, they are from here. They are people that learned the importances of the conservation of the tourism.
Keeping the forest there and keeping the wildlife there, that's the perfect scenario for a jaguar to thrive.
As the population of jaguars is recovering, we're actually learning a lot about them now that they are coming back. Yeah, we didn't used to know that much about jaguars when they were very rare. Yeah, we used to think that they are nocturnal. They're not. We used to think that they don't climb trees. They do. We used to think that they are solitary. They're not. I don't come here a lot. The season's very short. This is the end of the season now. It's the beginning of the wet season. There's no more trips. And to be away from it, for such a long period of time, it's hard. So I want to make the most of it, for me and for the guests. I love this place, and when you love something, you want everybody to know it. The Pantanal changed my life. If it wasn't for the Pantanal, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing right now. When I got here, I felt that connection very strong. But it's like every bird you learn, everything you learn was an achievement. I learned so much because it's like the Pantanal is like the place talks to you. It has been like that since the beginning. I was a boy on a ride. I had no responsibilities, nothing. Just coming out of college. Didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do. Completely lost. The Pantanal found me. That's where I become who I am. Become Zapa.